were you expecting that the party would do exactly what it did, which is a day after the decision disqualifying you in the quote-unquote proper way?
I had mixed emotions when I got it, because on the one hand, it was an unprecedented decision. It's the first time that someone has been successful in court getting a political party to follow its own rules in any election, let alone a leadership. And we proved that they couldn't follow their own rules. They had a small committee of 4 people, an appeals committee, decide they disqualified me after the leadership organizing committee had a vote and they decided not to disqualify me. But you're right, the judge didn't want to peel the onion all the way back. There wasn't enough evidence on the record because the party withheld information. And so it's very clear in these rules that the leadership committee drafted for themselves. They can change the rules whenever they want. They can relook at things. And the judge said, you know, under these rules, they've got broad power, this leadership committee. And I think he suggested something, you know, they could take a fresh set of eyes to something. Well, the fresh set of eyes was the next day. They did double jeopardy on me, which, if you're not familiar with the legal system, double jeopardy is when you're tried twice for the same quote unquote crime, which I don't think I committed a crime. And they hurried up the next day, less than 24 hours later, to disqualify me. And it makes the whole thing look like a farce, because on the one hand, you've got a judge saying, give Jim 14 days to get back in the race. And they didn't even wait 24 hours. They didn't consider an alternative remedy. They didn't call me for a discussion. They just went and did the disqualification. So I wasn't surprised. That's why my initial communication after we got the court ruling said, we're going to look into if it's possible for us to get back in the race.